Hey everyone, it's your two favorite Geminis here. We're just here with a quick disclaimer about the upcoming episode that some people might find some portions of it emotionally triggering.
And we would also like to note that this video is intended for informational and entertainment purposes only, and it should not be taken as professional advice.
Yes, these are our own personal opinions and experiences.
Thanks for listening.
Love you.
Love
Mwah.
you. Mwah.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Two Geminis with Mics, where these two quirky and weird Geminis choose a topic and that's weighing on our hearts and minds, and we chat about it. Today we're doing another tea and tarot. But before we get to that, Brooklyn, how are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, other than crashing out over women's health. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Mars and Scorpio's kicking my ass with Mercury shadow phase right there. It's putting some pressure on the mental health, but we are here
We
and
are. We are
smiling.
here, smiling through it all.
Slight, what is it? A slightly strained smile, but we're okay.
And yes, exactly. We're here.
Lots of blessings. Life's not that bad. We're alive. We've got food in our
Overall health
bellies.
is good.
Yep.
Just trying to figure out whether or not I'm going through endo, PCOS, or perimenopause.
Okay, so before we get into the really dark shit, perhaps we should take a moment and throw some gratitude out there. You know what I mean? And I would like to count the roof over my head and the food in my belly and my very, very loving, insane doodle. Golden doodle. He's fucking nuts. I love him. What about you?
Me, I am so thankful for you.
You do. I was just saying it to you yesterday. Ah, thank you.
Because you definitely help me keep me grounded and help the gratitude train keep going, even when the doom cloud is heavy over my head.
And the doom cloud feels heavy. Like, don't get me wrong, we're both going through some shit right now.
Definitely.
Financially and just so much
Emotionally.
emotionally. Uh, and collectively, like
Yes.
the energy collectively is so fucking heavy that it's hard to even like focus in on your own little world. Ooh,
And just try to find gratitude.
yeah.
Like the world is so doom and gloom, and when we try to find gratitude, people are like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to find happiness, or else I'm gonna spiral into depression."
One thing that I've really learned from the LGBTQ plus community is what they talked about. I think it might have been the AIDS epidemic that that community went through, pretty much on their own. Let's be serious. Um, and they always talked about it was either that or the rights movement, and it might have been both. But what they did is they said that they had to dance during the day or protest during the day, and then they danced at night. And that's how they brought art and beauty into it. And I think that that's such an important lesson because you can't, in order to I've seen Channy mention this a lot. Like, in order to survive, you have to be able to find the joy, even though there's a lot of disgusting darkness that's going on in the world. Um, yeah.
And art is the
Yes.
way to get it out there.
Yes.
Art will heal us. Art does heal us.
And it doesn't have to be like painting art. What is your art? Astrology is kind of
Mm-hmm.
my art. Writing is one of my arts.
Mm-hmm.
Um, You know what I mean? Brooklyn's very creatively aesthetic. So like she can take something and go and do like all this magic creativity I can't say
Activity.
creatively
Oh,
creatively I'm trying to say. was a train wreck. It's like,
Mercury isn't in its shadow phase at all.
no, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm feeling it so hard. Like as soon as it went in, I was like, just watching shit happen, and I was like, this is going to be a
Messy.
huge mess.
Perfect. At least we've thrown perfection out the window.
Right? Like, and that's what I keep doing because also, sorry, my nose, it's fall and I have a runny nose anyway, and it's taken a life of its own on in the last 48 hours. But yeah, what was I saying before I start talking about my post runny nose? Mercury retrograde.
Yes, I'm like, well, I
Yeah,
don't know.
you're looking at me, you're like, I ain't got no help for you. I'm trying to create a like new daily uh tasks, not tasks, but like a new
Routine.
Thank you. And that's exactly where Mercury is retrograding for me right now, is like your daily routines, health, and like things like that with Mars right there. And I'm like, I ain't getting this down until at least mid-December. And oh, for reference, it's October 22nd today.
9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard
Yeah.
Time, 10:30 Mountain Time.
Yeah. So like I got a full month of this. Nope, more than that. Month and a half.
Mine is boundaries with the people immediately close to me. And I'm like, oh joy, something I'm really good at is holding boundaries. Yay!
Same. I'm also not good at it. You know that. Like we're just gonna see what we can do. But like those boundaries are so important because if you can't say no to people, then you can't say yes to yourself. You know what I mean? Like you can't do it all.
Nope.
And
And you end up just crashing out and burning out.
I'm already
Or
there.
what I do is I run away.
Yeah. She used to have a bad habit of that.
Yeah,
She's
I
gotten
just
better over the last
run
few
away
years.
to a different town, different province, depending on how big the problem is.
It's actually happened a couple times. She's not kidding, guys.
3, 4, 4.
I was only present for
Total
2, I
4.
think. 3?
3.
3. It was 3.
Yeah, so that's me.
Yeah.
I love creating problems, mixing them all up, and then piecing out.
Used to. You're not so bad.
Used
Yeah.
to.
You're
Yeah.
she's sticking around a lot more lately.
And now I'm just like, oh, so I have to face them. Perfect.
Yeah, like what do you mean I have to
Yay.
save myself?
Yeah,
Disney
that is not fun.
Disney lied.
So mad at Disney. So mad I didn't get a talking turtle. So mad I didn't get a talking horse. And so mad I didn't get a Prince Charming to come and save me.
Wait, which one was the talking turtle?
Finding Nemo.
Isn't that Pixar?
Oh.
Wait, now I gotta Google it. I'm gonna Google it.
No, you're right. It is Pixar. I always just mix Pixar and Disney together.
Actually, you know what? They're on the same. They are the same, aren't they?
I don't know. I've always thought they were. I thought like Walt Disney was just like the big umbrella, and then under the big umbrella they have small little umbrellas. That's how I always thought it worked.
Because it is on Disney Plus, isn't it?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it is a Disney show. Okay, never mind. Shut up, Keisha. My bad.
I don't know. I assumed all of them were together. And it's just the fantasy cartoonish stuff that really messed with my brain growing up.
Really thought there was some Prince Charming, who was a sweetheart, was going to come and save me and everything was going to be fine. Yeah. I was completely sold on the motherhood and marriage.
Too. I thought my Quasimodo was going to come.
Don't make me say it. Don't make me say it. I think you... Do you know what... I think you might know what I'm thinking. I'm going to tell you later, just because I don't think that this should be videoed.
Well, I just thought that someone was going to come and save me, and it was going to be like the Beast or Quasimodo or something like that.
Quasimodo was actually one of the good guys.
I know.
And
I know. And same
technically,
with the Beast.
well, kind
Technically.
of. I mean, but also, like, did she have Stockholm syndrome? Like, you
Yes.
know what I mean? Like,
Same with Snow White.
but for Snow White, she kind of wandered in there and cleaned up herself. She kind of made it her home.
See, and I would do the same.
Yeah, you
I've
would.
always wanted to do that. I'm like, ooh, there's cabins in the woods. I can become Snow White
Yeah, but
just
then
like
it's like
that.
a 50-50. Are you walking into like Seven Dwarves or like Texas
Scary
Chainsaw
man.
Massacre like Ed Gein? Like, is that a
Exactly.
dice you want to roll?
In this economy,
Do we have a choice? May as well be a skin lamp. Gross. I didn't even watch that one, just for the record, because like I heard it is damn dark. The new monsters on Netflix.
no.
No.
No, I don't watch any new horror movies. I think the last horror movie I watched was in like 2012.
Oh wow.
I
I don't
don't
watch
like I
horror
watch
either,
suspense,
but this is true
but
crime. Ed Gein, yeah, it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I believe, is created around the idea of him.
yeah, there was someone like that was like the Chainsaw Massacre was like loosely based off of what happened, like actual factual. That just grosses me
Yeah,
out.
and apparently the Monsters episode, which is like actually going through Ed Gein's story, like the real Ed Gein, it's like I have friends who love horror and they couldn't even get through it. And I was like, cool, I won't be watching it. No, I barely got through Dahmer. Anyway, why are we talking about serial killers? We haven't pulled the card yet. So I'm gonna so I'm gonna do
Me and
that.
Tarot and listen to Brooklyn and Keisha rant.
About serial killers, and we were just doing gratitude.
Well, you said it was going to be a dark, gloomy episode, so you set us up. So
Y'all, I'm
here we are.
I am who I am. I will not be anything I'm not. Okay.
The dark humor of us is healing, but we're in healing process. We are not healed. Shut up. Is that the chariot?
Yeah.
Is that the frickin'
Yeah,
chariot?
it's a
Keisha, did I
chair.
not send you? Did I not send you the chariot thing?
Well, you know what? This is the card I pulled on the full moon, and it's still on my desk from a different deck.
So, me and Keisha, I've been I've been diving into like goddesses lately just for funsies purposes. And one that I stumbled upon yesterday or the day before was the goddess Selena. And one of her, oh, I screenshotted and never sent it to you. I meant to send it to you. One of them, her description is the chariot. And I was like, oh my God, is this
You're
what the card
kidding me.
is based off of? Because one person, hold on, I screenshotted it. Oh, there's the snake. The little snake I seen yesterday. Yeah, I literally screenshotted it and highlighted it, but didn't send it to you. Isn't that creepy?
Mercury
She rode,
retrograde.
literally, she rode like her brother Helos across the heavens in a chariot drawn by two white horses, cows, or mules.
And
Mules.
she's the sister of Helios, the sun, and Eos, Dawn, is what I'm seeing. But this is an AI overview. Fuck, I really wish I could. How do you turn these off?
You can't on Google. That's why I switched to the Ecosas. There's a new searching engine platform that every time you search, they plant a tree.
You can only get that as an app, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get it on like desktop. I gotta find something better for desktop.
Oh, I wonder. I think they have. I'll have to look up that after.
I have so
But I
much
think
to
they
look
have
into
a.
now because you brought this up, this whole Selene thing.
I know. She just like I don't know why, but it was like the moon goddess, something like, and I've been like, we've been for a future episode, we've been doing a little bit of digging into the moon, and she popped up. So that was why I took a deep dive on her. And then the fact that we that you pulled the chariot today
And not only
is
that,
just wild.
but I also have a version of this from a different deck downstairs on my little altar.
Isn't that so
Like, I'm
wild?
gonna send you a picture after and be like, I actually meant to change this yesterday. Well, for the new moon. Like, I wanted to pull a new card for the new moon phase, and I fucking forgot yesterday. So this is funny. But, oh yeah, I guess I should read the meaning. Like, we haven't done one of
Wild.
these recently or something.
Well, I just think it's so interesting how things circle back and just create a bigger picture for us to understand. Spirit's so beautiful.
I do love it. And then, like, if you want to see the magic in life, like, it's right there. You just have to choose to see it. And it makes it a little easier. Okay, upright chariot meeting. The chariot card is all about overcoming challenges and gaining victory through maintaining control of your surroundings. I would say perceived control, but anyway, this perfect control and confidence allows the charioteer to emerge victorious in any situation. The use of strength and willpower are critical in ensuring that you overcome obstacles that lie in your path. The chariot's message comes to make you stronger as you strive to achieve your goals. The key message that he brings to you is that you must maintain focus, confidence, and determination through the process that will be full of winding turns and detours. If you have a plan or a project that you seem not to be sure about, the chariot shows that you should pursue the plan with a structured and ordered approach. Your boldness will ensure that you achieve all that you should in this goal. In the chariot's quest for his goal, he may display some behavior that he has never seen within himself before. Competition and a desire to succeed has perhaps brought out a more aggressive part of his personality. Aggression is, stop laughing, Brooklyn. See you in the background in the corner of my eye. Aggression is a natural part of human nature, and the chariot reminds you that it can also be used to help you take charge of your situation, but also must be reined in so it does not hinder your way forward. That was from Labyrinthos. Yeah. What do you want to say?
Well, I just find it so funny that we are stepping into an era that we are taking action in things that we are passionate about and grabbing the reins and taking charge and going full force ahead, because there's something about this path that keeps calling us, that keeps redirecting us, and just pulling our focus in this area.
Yeah. And it's been really kind of weird because it's like you feel kind of crazy because you're seeing stuff and then you're like, oh, maybe
What does it mean?
That's a
What does it
little.
mean?
That's not what society thinks I should do. Then you're like, if we did that,
And then also just being women. Like, being women, what society thinks we should be doing with our lives.
oh my God, it's
And the fact that neither of us have ever been married or have had children or now want children.
Yeah.
We're the problem?
Yeah.
What?
And like, for me, it's not even that I would never have children. It's that the bar is so high for a partner that I would need to be able to do that in a healthy way that's the barrier for me. I would not do that without the right person. And now I'm already 35, so it's like, oh well.
And just like seeing how, like, the way that we perceived ourselves in our 20s versus the way that we're perceiving ourselves now, completely different. Like, I am so proud. I'm so proud of both of us and how far we've come. Like, just scrolling, like, me and Keisha, we've been friends for a long time. And like, looking back, I can't count right now, but I can say it was 09 when we met.
Right? Okay, so if it's 2025, that's 10 years to 2015. Yeah, 15 to 2010. We've been friends for 16 years.
Oh my God, that's so long. Like, it feels like it's been that long, but also I remember us the other day, like, working at the same company
Oh
and
my
just being
God.
little shits and running around. And
Too. I remember when I first met you, I didn't think I would like you. I didn't. I
I
100%.
know.
And I came home and I told mom, I was like, she's very expressive, and I was like, she kind of reminds me of a cartoon. And now I look at myself and I'm like, what a projection, Keisha. What a projection. Because I'm the same way. I'm like,
Well, and I think it was your first, like, after we met and then your first birthday, where I was like, I can't remember what happened on your birthday, but there was like some sort of drama around your birthday. And I'm like, I could definitely see me and her being friends. And then we just started working days and nights together. And then the company basically just forced us to be friends.
yeah, I remember when we started working nights, but I think that was before my birthday. It would have been around,
Yeah, it was.
we started getting close before that because I think my 19th birthday, I don't think you were there.
No, I wasn't, but I remember the aftermath.
I'm trying to remember what happened on my 19th. But
I don't
anyway,
remember.
I remember the following year because I think that was what should I what's the nickname for this dude? Anyway, I met somebody through you, and that was drama for at least two birthdays. And then I remember drama from another, but my God, yeah, my birthdays are not like that anymore. I would like to put on the record, I'm very mellow.
Same. Same.
19-year-old Keisha and 35-year-old Keisha, I'm very happy to say are not the same person. And if you are the same person, you should probably go to therapy.
Definitely. Definitely. Like my birthdays from like 14 to 21 were very dark. A lot of death
Oh yeah.
and crazy stuff happened. And so for me, it's a day of being thankful for how far I've gotten. Like every year that I'm alive, every year I get to celebrate my birthday, I am so grateful and thankful. And I did just have my birthday not that long ago, but it is just a huge reminder for me that not all of us make it this long. And I
No.
am very grateful for being able to make it this long.
I think part of that is also like if we can go with the chariot again, it's also kind of like that path of aging and like also like keep going forward because not everybody gets to do it. And don't like if you want to get plastic surgery and stuff, for you do it, but like a lot of that's coming from societal pressures and aging's a privilege. Like I got
Well, and
these creases in my forehead. I got all these wrinkles around my eyes. But you know what? I fucking smiled my life. Like I might have had some heavy shit happen to me at one point that has flavored a lot of my life, but I still smiled and I still laughed and I've got all these wrinkles and whatever else and thank God.
yeah.
I don't know.
And do you know what? For me, just because of the crisis we're in right now in the healthcare, I personally don't agree with cosmetic surgery that is not necessary just during these times. Like, we need our doctors going to the people that actually really need doctors right now because all over North America, it's not just a Canadian thing. I've been to the States, I know how it is down there. And I know that healthcare is not available for everyone. And I really wish it was. And I just hope that the next generation in life sees women's bodies as they are and that they are beautiful individually. Every woman's body is beautiful. Every body is beautiful.
Yeah.
Everyone.
It's kind of...
But women's bodies are special because they can carry a human. Anyone with a womb.
Yeah.
All you beautiful people, humans with a womb.
That's what I mean. And like...
And we need to be protecting those people.
And not only that, but like I don't... Sometimes I'll zoom out. Is this dog fur in my mouth? God damn. Anyway, the thing like sometimes I'll zoom out and I'm like, oh, it'll really hit me how insane it is that we put beauty standards and like what it does. Cause like I'm like, it just so doesn't matter. The way somebody looks is like the least interesting thing about them. Like,
well, and the fact that that is even something that people consider nowadays really drives me. And like, I get treated differently from when I do my makeup than when I look like a homeless person. Two complete different. And I purposely dress like a homeless person. So I'm like, I'm not going to say the movie, but you know the movie with the invisible cloak because I don't want to give her clout.
yeah. Oh my God, did you see that yesterday on Trixie's thing? When she...
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Trixie did... Trixie Mattel, the drag queen, she did a video on her YouTube channel about, she was throwing...
I watched it.
Not that one, but throwing a Halloween party? Okay, so I watched this one after, and what she did, she had hung up some like floating candles, and they had a wand to turn them on and off. And then in the corner, she was like, "Don't worry, like these are." She was like, "I don't want to name what these are from. I'm pretty sure they're not even branded because we don't want to give her any clout." And then in the bottom corner, whoever edits her videos was like, "No, no money was given to transphobic writers. This is an off-brand one." And I was like, I love it. Because it's just such a shame because that is such a magical thing that she created to help people that like that, who need to escape, from real life so that they can grow up and feel accepted and survive in a society that doesn't even think they should exist. And yet, you've got somebody who created such a safe space for some of these kids coming out and saying that they're not worth anything and they shouldn't exist.
And then ripping it away from, like just ripping the rug from underneath, like out from underneath everyone and just being like, surprise! And it's just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Just looking into and understanding, because ignorance is a form of unknowing.
Yep.
It is like anytime I sit down with people that we have a different opinion and I can have an actual real conversation and not have people screaming at me, we actually come to a voice of reason.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay, right. Not all humans are bad. There are good and there are bad.
Yeah. Are we talking about the writer or are we talking about from my past? Okay.
Both.
Yeah, it did happen. Yeah. Anyway.
Did you just mute yourself?
I did. I hit it and then I muted myself.
I love it.
So Chariot, yeah, I guess it's just kind of sloughing forward even when, yeah, nobody calls me ever. But the 1 hour that I'm doing this, they call me.
So I just quickly went through. So in Labyrinthos, if you scroll down, there's like an upright love meeting, career meeting, and finance meeting.
And reversals.
And then reverses. I do reversals.
Reversals.
Keisha just does reversals.
Sorry.
It's all good. I do both. She only does upright.
Well,
and
if
him and sometimes.
If it flies out and it's very clearly reversed, then I will read it. But I don't just leave them all fucky in my deck.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm all willy-nilly. I like spread them out on the ground and then clump them up together.
Rolls them in the air.
That was my favorite game growing up.
You're such an ass.
No, just so many people used to do it to me and I would just have to do it.
Oh, that's so mean. Okay. I thought you were the one doing it. I'm so sorry.
Hello, I'm the Libra. Of course it's being done to me.
Yeah, that's true. But you are the Gemini too.
True. So the upright love meaning is taking action on love, taking control of your love life. Upright career meaning strong ambitions, motivation, and control at work. Upright finance meaning determination to reach financial goals. I find that quite interesting and also just like where we are in time.
Yeah, there's a lot of things we can't talk about right now, and
But what we can talk about is Keisha's going full board with her Selena file.
yeah,
Yay!
Selena File Astrology is full tilt. I have my stuff open. I don't have any content up yet. That's a work in
She's going to be working
progress.
on that quite
I'm
soon.
hoping this week, but honestly, I will see because I'm trying to give myself enough space that if I screw up, it's progress, not perfection, because I there's just so much going on. And like with the astrology of right now, which since it's an astrology business or readings or whatever, it's very it's not going to be easy to make sure that I have a good daily routine until like probably December, and then it's Christmas. So logically, that also doesn't quite
Well, I feel
compute.
like this just fits perfectly with the chariot.
Yeah, only maybe the horses are running in two different directions in my chair.
Well, or you could just look at it that you just have this chariot and you have no option but to go forward.
Yeah. Why is the guy on the top, I wonder? Like he's just like holding on for fucking dear life there.
Just go in. I just think it's so beautiful that the chariot has been like following us around and then boom,
And
that's the card we pull.
for anybody who's listening, and if it's of any significance, it is card number 7 of the major arcana, and I'm always looking at that stuff. So, what?
This morning, so in the morning when I'm drinking my coffee, I like to scroll on TikTok and I came upon this group 7 thing and I'm like, what is group 7? And it's this singer and she started this trend and she just did it to boost her song and she made 7 videos and like this is group 1, this is group 2, this is group 3. Well, group 7 was the one that went viral and now everyone's trying to make a meaning out of group 7 and like trying to like take their own take on it, but I think it's so funny that this chick just tried to like and that's the song that's playing in the background in all of these viral TikToks and I just think it's so funny. And then
Wow.
we pull the number 7 today and I'm like, "Huh.
And that's the thing, though.
Huh.
You really don't know what it's going to be that you post, that these people have no idea that when they post it, it's going to go insane.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
rhyme or reason. I leave it to the universe, whatever.
Astrology.
Yeah, astrology. Um, but yeah, it doesn't, a lot of the times, it doesn't make any damn sense.
There's no rhyme reason. And that's literally what I've been learning with social media and all of these like trending things and people saying that they know what they're talking about. And like, cause I've been with companies that have like bought packages to help grow their business and social media. Some of them take off and a lot of them don't.
Yeah.
They pay thousands of dollars a month to get coached in how to post on Instagram and post on this and post on that and how to make my videos go viral.
Like you can
And
do
so many of
things
them
to,
don't.
I'm sure, increase the likelihood, but there is no perfect thing.
There's no
Like,
perfect formula and they're constantly changing it. So
for that
no one
reason.
can
Yeah,
exactly. So as soon as you do get it, it's like, oh, different way this week.
yeah,
Here you guys go. Try to figure it out before we change it again.
100%. Like what Instagram was prior to 2015, it was actually so easy to get followers.
So easy
I did it
and
so easily with my nail stuff at first.
And it was so easy to find people in your same community. And now it's just like ad after ad after ad. And I'm like, what the
It's
heck?
gotten
Oh
really
my
bad.
God.
And I
And the fact that you like, I keep getting these things to buy, like for $8.99, I can buy 15,000 views. And I'm like, is this what people are doing?
some of
Just
them might be.
buying?
I remember
Are
when
you
that
kidding
first
me?
started and it was like followers, not
Yes.
views. And I was like, who would
Mm-hmm.
ever freaking do that? And now, of course, they've adapted it to something new.
Yes.
They've got to monetize it all, right? It's all about whatever is going to get whoever the most amount of money. And like, that's nobody's talking about that.
No. And like that's like and this is why we don't have thousands of followers or thousands of views is because we are trying to do this organically and not pay for our
Yeah.
subscribers or pay for
And like, I
these
mean,
things because it's just like, well, where's the authenticity in that? How are you being genuine
yeah.
if you are just buying all of your subscribers and all of your views?
And I'm
Like
of the
what?
idea like if it goes somewhere, it's meant to hit somebody, and if not, maybe it helps one person, and if not, then well, we tried. At least
Well,
we
and a lot of
tried.
exactly, and a lot of this is just for us.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
really though.
this, like these tea and tarots fuel us up so much and give
Yeah,
us so much
they do.
happiness. Like when we're editing, oh my God, like constantly texting Keisha, oh my God, we're so fucking cute.
I gotta get back to editing. I'm trying to start helping her again, but she's been the editor for a while, so yeah.
Well, and just like some of the, like figuring it out at the beginning was really, really hard. But now that we kind of have a rhythm, it's getting a lot more,
And a little more time on her hands.
yeah, it's getting a little bit more achievable.
Yeah.
I need to just give me a second.
Yeah.
Too much tea.
Too much tea, not enough tarot.
Too much tea, not enough tarot. That's basically it. Welcome to womanhood.
Welcome to perimenopause or hormone issues. We'll call it hormone issues because it could be like one of seven things.
Well, and like that's the thing is like hot flashes I've been getting since like my early 20s. Like, do you remember when we worked together at that place and I would just like be like, oh my God, it's so hot outside. And then I'd have to go outside for a smoke because at that point in time I smoked cigarettes.
It's weird to even think you smoked cigarettes and you smoked for
I
so
know.
long.
I
Do you ever
know.
miss
And
it?
um, like I miss doing it, but I don't miss everything else. I don't
Yeah.
miss the expense. I don't miss, like, I miss the break. Like when you would just go for a smoke break and how, like, one thing that really got me and why I kept smoking was because I realized how much corporations gave me breaks due to me smoking. I got way more breaks than anyone else because I
Yep.
smoked cigarettes.
And that's something
And then
I always
everyone else,
noticed. Yep.
yeah, and then everyone else that didn't smoke didn't get as much breaks
Yep.
because I would literally go psycho if I didn't get a cigarette.
Yeah. I
And it was therapy, heartbeat therapy that helped me get rid of my smoking habit.
yeah. I remember that. That's something I always noticed but almost said it, at the different companies that we worked at. And also when I was at a real estate office, I was the front desk there. Same thing. I used to notice the smokers. I was like, man, I don't get half these breaks. So
Nope.
like hearing somebody acknowledge that was a smoker makes me feel less crazy.
Yes,
It's
so
like,
many people and so many smokers are like, "Shh."
yeah, and like I didn't want them not to get their breaks, but I mean I wanted some breaks.
Well, and
Like,
like I had someone say that I think it was like in 2020 or 2021 being like, you get way more breaks than anyone else just because you smoke cigarettes. And I'm like, well, if I didn't smoke cigarettes, I'd be a lot more crankier. So take it or leave
I
it.
can I cannot smoke cigarettes, but I'm probably gonna yell at you.
Well, and it was just like, it's so wild how certain things have been societal, like it's okay by society, like drinking. I quit drinking a month ago. And it is wild how much peer pressure I still get. And I'm like, alcohol was a problem, but I'm not like I have like alcoholics in my family that just it's really, really extra hard for them. And for me, giving up alcohol was hard, but it wasn't as hard as quitting cigarettes or the other stuff that I've done in my life that I've had to quit.
Yep.
But like the peer pressure and people just being like, oh, and I'm like, and I literally quit drinking and like cut back sugar a whole bunch because of hormones,
Oh,
endometriosis,
yeah.
PCOS, perimenopause. I've noticed that my symptoms are getting worse and I'm not getting any better. And I went back to my 7 things that help me with my endo or with like my hormones and
Oh,
just balancing out my hormones, drinking water, cutting back sugar, no processed foods, reducing the amount of plastic I use in everything, no alcohol, reduce red meats. And what is the 7th one?
oh my God, don't look at me. Did you say drinking yet?
Oh, dairy.
Oh,
Yes,
I was
dairy.
like, don't look at me. Because mine's completely different. Like for me, I'm just trying to maintain like a work schedule of sorts. But again, it's not going that great yet. I'm expecting this to be a bit of a challenge until at least the new year, which I mean, I'm gonna keep trying. But for me, it's again, yeah, also hormones. If I eat a ton of sugar, I get way more symptoms before my period, way worse PMS. I'll sweat in my sleep. I'll get really sore boobs. Like just, but even if I reduce that, just reduced it over the last month, I haven't cut it out. I barely had any night sweats, a little sweaty, not much, and no boob pain leading up to my period. So I'm like, there's something to be said about what you're putting in your body. Like it's huge and like not innocent over here. Did I also make cinnamon buns this week? Absolutely, I made cinnamon buns this week. That's the only way I get a cinnamon bun.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Saturday, I drank like 3 pops and
Right.
I went to a baby shower and had so much sugar. And then I was like, and then the next morning, I didn't drink. My partner drank that night, but I didn't drink because it was Diwali. We went to a Diwali party. But the next morning, I was like kind of groggy and I'm like, oh my God, I kind of feel hungover. And then I looked at him, I'm like, I'm not hungover. I just don't feel well.
I think that's
And then I
almost like
realized
an
it was the
emotion. Oh,
sugar.
I was thinking it was an emotional hangover or something.
No, well,
Um,
it could be, but I was pretty sure it was the frickin' sugar because then as soon as the next day, the following day after that, I feel so much, I'm sweating.
why
But
don't,
other than that, I'm feeling much better.
since we've pulled the chariot
Mm-hmm.
and one of our videos we might not be able to use, why don't we talk about like the things that we do for our health or like our plans, and then maybe we can check in a little later. Like for me, it's gonna be um walking Fred every day, which I do usually aim for every second day if he can't get every day. But for me, it's like walking Fred, stretching, and then I also need to add a little more activity in because like I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my mental health. Like it's something I've been meaning to do for a very long time and I couldn't do before because of my previous job. So we're trying to go into a entirely new realm. So I'm trying to do all these things that I said I would do if I had the time. Now I have the time. So I'm trying to develop some type of healthy eating habits. Mine's probably going to go around cycle syncing because I found that very good. I don't think I'm going to be strict. I think my goal is going to be whole foods mostly and just whole healthy foods and healthy choices. Um,
Well, we have to do something that's attainable. Like I've
mhm.
done the whole foods, I've done the strict diet.
Yeah.
I know they are not attainable. Like
No. Oh, and
some people, don't get me wrong.
I don't mean like nothing packaged. Like I mean like if I'm making a pasta sauce, I roast the veggies. And then I throw in some veggies that are good for that part of the cycle. So, like, I did a butternut squash, but I had some extra carrots, so I threw some carrot in there just because it was an extra veggie. You know what I mean? Or I snuck in a little fresh ginger, or that's kind of what I mean. But I think there's something to be said in different parts of your period, whether you do cycle syncing or not. Eating certain things keeps you fuller longer. And then, like, I can tell when I go from ovulation to my luteal phase because I am starving and
Well, it's
tired.
also not realistic and attainable to do cycle syncing every single
Oh,
day. Like
no.
there's certain days
No.
where you're traveling or you're out and about and you can't, like for me, mine is remembering the foods I'm supposed to be eating during which cycle.
It
And
takes a while.
sometimes it does. And that's like for me, I'm being gentle with myself and remembering that this is the year that I said that I was going to get my mind, body, and spirit aligned.
And
It's
progress, not
not the end of
perfection, right?
well, exactly. And we're learning and we're working on it. And I'm finding things that are working, some
Yeah.
things aren't working, and I'm adjusting and
And for
just
me,
learning.
I picked basically there's only a few vegetables per each part of your cycle that I actually liked. So like but like sweet potatoes and like complex carbs are really good for the second half because they keep you fuller longer, right? And like red meat in the second half of my period, way better for me. I process it way better. Things like that, right? That you just like learn over time and you don't have to do it perfectly. Absolutely not. I'm living in a house with other people. That would be completely unattainable. But the things I can control are my breakfast and my lunch. And if I have a shake and how much water
Mm-hmm.
I do and how much activity. And all of those are going to change my quality of life. And
Yes,
I think that's super important. But yeah,
definitely.
yeah, I don't think any of this should be something that causes you stress in your mental health. Like if that's what's going to happen, like maybe you should wait a little bit.
Well, and full disclosure, I went crazy and then found this stuff. Just saying.
I went crazy
It
first.
like that is what led me to this journey was all of the gaslighting, all of the surgeries, all of the like I literally went crazy. And then
Yeah.
it was like, okay, what can I do to help my body heal? What are the things that can help me? And what are things that I can do to help my body instead of constantly looking at other people and how they're going to fix me? Because I'm going to be the first person to tell you, you have to fix you. You can't find it from an outside source. No doctor, no therapist, nobody is going to fix you. Nobody's coming to save you,
You have to
bitch.
do the work.
Nobody.
Nobody's coming to save you. And it's like almost brings you back to the
We found
friggin'
that out.
yeah, it's almost brings you back to the Prince Charming thing. And again, the chariot. Ain't nobody
Nobody's
coming to
coming to
save
save
you.
us.
Maybe that's why
We
he's
have
on
to
top
save
of it.
ourselves.
He's saving himself. Maybe that's why he's on top of it.
Yes. Yes, he's saving himself. And that's what we're doing. We are learning to save
It
ourselves
sucks. I'm
because
not gonna lie, it's not
I'm
fun.
sweating. I'm sweating and I'm not enjoying it. And I'm having hot flashes. And this is why. This is why I do the health thing because I've noticed that
Going off the
it
chariot. We're going off the rails, is what we're
well,
doing.
and if I don't, I will go crazy again. And I'm not going down that path. I'm almost there and I can feel it. I can feel my toes dipping in the water and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
this feels comfortable. And I'm like, no,
Yeah.
no more
And
comfortability.
I think that's kind of what I'm with my mental health. I feel it creeping in again. And because like I haven't had to deal with it in this way for like a month. It's been other things. This like valid reasons always feel different than the actual mental health, just being mental health. I don't know how to explain that further. Um, so I think that's where I'm at for the next month. And I'm like, okay. And then we're going into cap season, which is never a great time of year for my mental health because it like puts the sun directly in my eighth house, which again is my one of my mental health houses. So like it's it's a pressurized time of year. So don't be too hard on yourself. Because we're going into the holiday season. We're going from Halloween, and then we already did Thanksgiving. That's American Thanksgiving. Wake up, Keisha. Uh,
Remembrance.
Remembrance Day, yes. But I mean stressful holidays with a lot of like having to shop and make other people happy. And like what's the word? Where they've really
Commercialized it.
that's the one, commercialized it. They try to do that a lot with Remembrance Day too. We've seen it at some of the ceremonies in town and stuff, and it's really kind of heartbreaking to see people like bring something up there for the recognition to put on the cenotaph and stuff. And it's just anyway, uh big deal in my family. Remembrance Day always is, so um we don't put up any of our decorations till after Remembrance Day, but I'm also one of those people that like if that's something you do to get happiness in this world, I don't think any veteran who fought for your right to do that would say anything, in my personal opinion. But yeah, you do you, whatever you got to do to stay happy in this crazy hellscape.
Oh my God, yes, exactly. Happiness and finding your own happiness is definitely key. And what I meant about like no doctor, no therapist, I still want you to go see those people, but just know that they're not going to have a magic pill that's going to fix you.
Yes.
You have to do the work
Yes.
yourself alongside your therapist,
Yes.
alongside your doctor, alongside your acupuncturist or health guru, whoever you choose. You
Yep.
have to be willing to do the work and not think that they have a magic pill to give
Yep.
you to make all your problems go away. Because I'm here to tell
yeah,
you they are
no.
not.
And that was
And if you find a quick fix, believe me, it's not the
no,
answer.
it's probably gonna lead you down the wrong way, and you're gonna have to do it again anyway.
Exactly.
That's one of the things that my therapist actually. Oh, look, it's 11:22 on the 22nd. One of the things my therapist also told me when I walked in, she was like, "How deep do you want to go for your healing?" Like she's like, we can make you functional, or we can go like deep and start healing the real trauma. And I was like, I want to go deep. And let me tell you, it has been what, 2 or 3 years of that, which is actually quite fast from what I've been told to have processed as much as I have, especially working full time like I was. And it's not easy. I did work every fucking day, and I still work at it because that didn't take the dark shadow inside my brain out. It just helped me learn to deal with it and experience joy properly and not let
How to manage it.
and manage it and not let other people's voices trigger it as much. Right?
Or overpower your own.
And overpower my own. And she's so right though, but like you can't go to a doctor, and like anxiety pills and depression pills are not magic things. They're gonna help, but you need
But they take a time.
And you
the first one you take is not going to quickly take your anxiety away. Believe me.
Oh,
believe me.
And you have to get on them. I was shaking going on my pills. I still did it. Like it was not easy. I had times when I came out of EMDR that I was literally shaking from reliving some of these memories. Like I'm talking shock shakes. And like, I think that, I wouldn't change a thing. And I think that it is so, she's just so right. And I want to drive home the fact that like these things are tools. Therapy's tools, Reiki is a tool, manifestation is a tool. They're all tools. They're just tools. They're not, you have to do the shadow work or you stay in the same goddamn spot.
Yeah. And shadow work is not fun and enjoyable,
No.
what these TikTokers and YouTubers are making it out to be. It is crying. It is gaining weight.
Feeling
it's losing
lonely,
weight,
even when you're surrounded by people
lonely,
that love you, like, and even if you're not.
or isolating yourself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I do that.
Are you calling me out?
Me.
I've actually had friends like after therapy when I text them, they were like, I was expecting a 2 to 3 day answer from now. They checked in after EMDR and they were like, I thought, but as I got better, I would answer faster. You know what I mean? So like you're doing this to experience the happiness and feel it properly and be able to feel and experience life. So you have to feel the stupid shit before you can feel the good shit.
Yes, and to be able to appreciate the moment, because being present can, like, a lot of people can do it and sometimes it's not enjoyable, but being able to be present and enjoy it and feel gratitude, That's what we're doing it for. And we don't get, like, nobody lives that 24/7.
No.
It's literally impossible unless you're a monk living on a mountain, not interacting with people.
Yeah.
But if you are interacting with people,
or somebody who's
just
gone like way
society.
up that frequency chart that what's his name?
Oh, yes, David Hawkins,
Yeah.
the
Unless you're like
consciousness level.
up on that consciousness level really fucking high, you are going to be bothered by people. It's literally
Yep.
impossible. I'm bothered by people every day. Sometimes I'm
Yep.
bothered by Brooklyn. Just kidding.
Yep.
And vice versa. I'm sure I get on her nerves plenty too. We're friends.
Well, and like that's the whole thing is like we are here to help raise the consciousness level because we've experienced it. We've had people help us, and that is the light we
Absolutely.
want to shine for other people because we know it's a long road. It's not easy, but it is worth it.
Yeah.
That is the difference.
It kind of sucks.
Is it's not easy, but it's worth it.
It kind of sucks, but it's worth it.
Exactly.
Yeah, low key
it's like
sucks.
Buckley's.
Yeah.
Tastes awful, but it works.
Yes. We are not affiliated with Buckley's.
Not even a little bit.
No.
Canadian though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I do take it when I'm sick.
People make fun of us for it. They're like, why would you do that to yourself? We're like, because we're Canadian.
It works so well though. It's like my favorite cold medicine. I talk like I'm sick all the time. I haven't had a head cold since like last year. No, since I had COVID in Newfoundland, I think. No, it was when you were up here. When you visited that birthday. I got it sick. Yeah, that was about a year ago, I think. Never mind. Oh, also, speaking of aging, this is not important, but I'm finally getting a line for my dimples. You can't quite see it in the
Yes.
camera, but you're starting to.
I have this one.
This one you can kind of see. The light sucks,
Yep.
but I'm starting to see it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not mad about those. Those can stay there permanently.
Yep. We're trying to age gracefully.
Trying. Society
It comes and goes.
Yeah, society likes to make us question that. Anyway,
Exactly.
we're coming to the end of our episode. So, do we want to add anything? Do we want to do anything? Anything we're
I
missing?
think that's good. I think we should end maybe with a do you have a positive affirmation?
I just lost my tissue. Positive affirmation. What's one I'm using right now? I know I've got one because I'm trying to think of what it's something I'm using right now because I'm trying to get more and more going. For me, I think I'm constantly just trying to rewire my brain into thinking that I'm capable of running this little business. So I'm constantly just trying to be like, anytime a thought comes in, that's like almost like imposter syndrome, like, why, how dare you think you can do this? I try to be like, other people do it. Why not me? And it's not an affirmation, but it's challenging that thought. Or I'll be like, okay, none of that. We don't have time for that. You can be doubtful later. We don't have time for that. We have a lot of shit to do.
There's too much on my plate for that right now.
Yeah, I was like, we don't really have time for the negativity, Keisha. Like, we don't have space for it. This has to work. We're going to do this because we enjoy it and we love it. So that's kind of, it's not a real solid affirmation that anybody can use, but that's how I interrupt the negative thinking.
Yes.
What about you?
I like that. My one that I've been using because of the hormones and stuff is my cells regenerate, my body is constantly healing itself, and I'm balanced and I'm grateful for my body.
Also very good during meditation.
Yes.
While you're like pulling in like good energy and like stuff.
But I try to say that before I go to bed and when I wake up in the morning.
Also, one really good thing for both mental health and anything you're trying to do, healing, anything, meditation. Yes. People don't want to hear
meditation.
They think it's too hard, but it takes practice. Like, I'm still not good at it, but
like 3 to 5 minutes a day.
Sit there.
Just practice and just have some beautiful meditation music running in the background and just sit there. No phone, no nothing. Just sit there 3 to 5 minutes a day.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then slowly maybe close your eyes. And then maybe next time you try and you're like, oh, my brain doesn't stop. And it's like, same. One of my wonderful healing friends that has a healing business as well kind of like experienced my energy in that. And she's like, your brain really doesn't stop, does it? 100%. But it was the first time somebody else had experienced it through energy. And it was very, awakening. So like for me, I will sit there and like I can tell when my brain's blank, but you can't judge the thoughts that come in and you kind of got to release them. So you can't like attach and start narrating through it. You kind of got to be like, "Oh, I forgot to start my lunch for tomorrow." Release it. Don't start planning your lunch. Something like that.
Yes.
Anyway, did I cut you off? I'm sorry. I got excited about meditation.
No, that's exactly it. And like, just distractions are going to come and it's going to take time. There's some times where I can like bounce into my body and feel my body. And there's other days where it feels so icky and I'm like, I don't like doing this at all. When is it going to stop? And then the timer goes off and I'm like, thank God.
Yeah, I've done that too.
So it really depends. It depends on what's happening in your brain. And when I feel like that, I know I need it, or I need to go touch a tree or sit by water or something.
Yeah, grounding.
Something's happening. Yeah, something's happening in me that I need to release.
Yeah.
Transmute that energy.
Absolutely. I'm working on energetic boundaries, and not absorbing other people's shit as well. Because that can also make me feel exactly like that. Like something's, that.
Definitely.
Yeah. Anyway,
I feel that.
I think that's it. So
Perfect.
thanks for joining us, everyone. Thanks for coming by, and we'll see you for another tea and tarot in about a week, I think. Hopefully.
See you guys soon.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Love you, bye.
Love you. Bye.